You got the boys with the toys and the big making noise. Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy, and this is my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world. And tonight's episode is a little bit different than the norm. This kind of thing is a little bit out of my comfort zone, and but I promised some of my viewers, you know who you are, this is your fault, that I would do this episode, and I'm just gonna plow through it right now. It all goes back to about 2015. I believe it was 2015. A short film contest appeared on the internet, the 15-second horror film challenge. My friend Allison shot a short film entry for it called 40 Winks. Check it out, it's pretty cool. I'm like, hey, I could do that. So I gave it a try. I set up a set, shot a really cool short film with my daughter. It was titled My Own Worst Nightmare. Did the rigmarole, didn't do it right, sent the entry in, and something along the lines that didn't work. My name got into the contest, but my film didn't. We didn't win. Allison didn't either, but it was still pretty damn cool. Check it out, 40 Wings. So, fast forward a couple of years to 2018. I stumbled across this festival again, this 15-second horror film challenge, and they're like, you know what? Alright, I had a short film going on about an alien abduction in a small town kind of thing. And that didn't come to fruition, but I had a lot of really good footage. So I cut together two 15-second films from that footage, and those were entered correctly, and they got into the festival. One of them got a nod. They wanted it in the trailer. They used it for promotion. And I used some of the other footage for a short film called Lost Sarah.
Fuck was that? Fuck! Get your stuff.
I am! Short story, they didn't win. Fast forward one more year to 2019. I said, alright, you know what? I'm just gonna try it again. 3 entries, and I had some pig footage. My brother, he had some pigs. They're now baking it. They've been long since eaten. I got some muddy rain footage of them. And I decided to cut that together.
Owner, get the hell off my property!
And I had an idea when my brother was in the hospital. He's getting a small surgery done, and I just shot footage around the room. So I used 2 films that had like pre-existing stock footage and this POV shot around the room. I made a short entry starring Drew. But there was a third entry that I spent a little bit of time on planning stuff out, and I had a vision in my head for it to be all filmed from the perspective of a security doorbell.
Go outside and play! This is the emergency broadcast system. High levels of radiation have been reported in your district. Local authorities advise remaining in shelter until further assessment can be made by FEMA.
And I go, that's kind of an interesting take on things, but what it would be. And long story short, I ended up doing this one with these giant bugs. These bugs took a couple weeks to make, and here are two of them. They're kind of cool looking. They're rod control puppets. The rods aren't in it, so I can't control them exactly the way they're supposed to be. I made a short film entry called Go Outside and Play, and long story short, out of the 370 to 400 plus entries in the Trauma Top 10, we placed 4th. That's right, Mr. Lloyd Kaufman, Traumaville himself, picked my movie for 4th place in the Traumatic Film Festival category.
I give permission for Andy to have Thomas and Sean in his movie.
For YouTube, yeah.
Oh, for YouTube.
In case it ends up there. Okay. These are the guys, alright. And I got this notification on Christmas Day. And it was because Christmas is a chaotic time. And I read it and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Did I read this wrong? Because I had received an email. I have received an email before about the other Alien one saying, we're letting you know you're in the promotional trailer. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But this one read very differently, and I'm like, okay. I got this Christmas Day when I was very confused because I was for sure certain that all the entries were picked and all the notifications had gone out because it ended by November 15th or something like this because all entries were in October. Well, it didn't. And it won. Your body talk, body talk. Another factor contributing to this whole thing comes from a friend of mine named Dan Gill. Now, he's a musician. He's in a band called Platform 1. Check it out. They're awesome. I'll give you a moment to check it out and then come back. No, check it out later. Platform 1. And he has all the keyboards and likes to process these computers. He's got a brain for this kind of thing. He bought a new synthetic sound system reverberator kind of thing, and he was playing around with it, and then he was showing people on the video on Facebook some of the sounds it could make. And then he played this one, and instantly, boom, I heard it, and I could see how that sound would work. Great, so I sent him an email asking all the permissions. He's like, yes, whatever. And it worked. Your sound design, Dan Gill from Platform 1. I mean, I was ecstatic when I finally got to see one of my films opening with the Trauma logo. The cheesy orange and black kind of open horizon and a dun dun. The same thing they've been using from the 80s, opening up in a collection of films that my film was in, making me a trauma director. I flipped out. And there was a moment in the flipping out, I'm like, oh my god, my daughter's in a trauma film. Oh well, at least I was the one who directed it. It was a great experience. I'm very proud of it. I got the invitation from the director of the VOD Trauma Now broadcast asking if I have any other short films to submit, which of course I do, and I'm currently working on one now. Again, I'm not going to get into that because I like to keep my film stuff and my reality show here separate. It's just nothing personal. It just makes life easier. So this is kind of awkward and work. I don't really like talking about the independent film industry on my show usually, but I am right now. Like I said, I promised a few people, my wife included, that I'd make this episode. Recently, just a few days ago, I got another email stating that my short film, along with a few other winning films, were going to be shown in Moscow. Yes, so the film has now gone international. If it's going to go anywhere else, I don't know. If I do, maybe in passing I'll bring it up on the show. But as far as it stands now, look, I made the episode. Here it is. Well, that's all I have time for in this episode of Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy. Good night. It looked better in the movie. Good night.